Number 20. Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining Fresh Fire Chat, wherever you might be in the world. We're just so happy that you stopped by. Fresh Fire Chat, as you know, we've been going through Fresh Passion, Get a Brand or Die Generic, a fantastic book that I happen to have written, and that's not the only reason that it's fantastic. But we're taking nuggets out that have been proving to help people go to the next level in their personal, professional, and economic life. And today we want to talk about how do you get promoted. If you feel like you're underemployed, if you feel like your skills aren't being maximized, or you're just ready to go to the next level, you want to get ahead in your career, you want to really take heed to what I'm about to say. Being a hard worker is just not enough to go to the next level. Nobody will say they're not a hard worker, so that doesn't separate you from the competition. If you're aiming higher up the ladder and you want to go to the next level, you don't want to make the mistake of sitting back and say, oh, they will recognize my hard work. A closed mouth will starve you to death. And this is about really telling the world what you have to offer. It's about doing the great work, but it's about really communicating what's so great about what you're doing. And it's about, for me, it's about having balanced arrogance. And arrogance is not a bad thing when you have it in balance and you have the proof points to back it up. You have to be the bullhorn to let people know the greatness of what you're doing, the value that you're delivering, and the power of your brand. Hence, you're ready to be promoted because you have something that's going to solve a problem in the organization at a different level. You always want to be known as someone who can have the capacity, who can really do multiple things at a time, who can really drive results and who can do it fast. You understand how you drive the top and bottom line. This starts with establishing open communications with your line manager, with your boss, is to really not be shy about really, here's what I'm trying to do, here's what I've done, here's what I'm doing to close my own development gaps. This is about keeping a file of your accomplishments. Most people at the end of the year, they've done so much that they don't know the details and the power of what they've done. So take some time on a weekly, monthly, quarterly basis to really write down, here are the problems that I encountered, here are the actions that I took, and here are the results. Here's how much money I helped the company make. Here's how much money I helped save. So now when you're talking about going to the next level, you're coming with quantifiable, quantitative, and qualitative proof points to say, here's what I've done in the past. Here's why I'm positioning for this next role. You don't have to worry about being arrogant because all you're doing is telling of the work that you've done. Broaden your horizon, look at other departments. If you're looking to work in marketing and you're in sales, understand the skill sets of a marketer and begin to get those while you're in sales. You don't want to wait until you're ready for the promotion or looking for the promotion to try to get the skill sets. As you know, most companies are not offering a lot of training. It's on-the-job training. So the more cross-trained you can become, the more marketable you become for the next level. Really look at why are you doing this? Staying connected to your passion, because when you're connected to your passion, you're going to give it 120%. And that's something that folks want to invest in. When people can say they're very passionate about marketing, they're very passionate about sales, they're very passionate about HR, whatever they're in, that really lets them know that you're going to pour your heart into it. You don't have to get a stimulant to really get you to go to the next level. So again, it's about doing the work. It's about reaching out to other parts of the organization to build that brain up to get a different skill set. It's about documenting your accomplishments. It's about solving big problems. The bigger the problems you can solve, the bigger the payday. It's about documenting those. It's about sharing those with your line manager. It's about sharing those with other parts of the organization. It's about really knowing how you really affect the top and bottom line. That positions you for that promotion. You can't sit back and just do just your job and just do mediocre and expect that someone will notice you and promote you. That's not the way it works now. It's about really developing the proof points that you can sell. And again, a closed mouth will starve you to death. Don't be ashamed about selling the greatness that you've done. Thank you again for joining us, and until next time, keep that personal fire burning and really begin to celebrate the success that you have and begin to solve bigger problems, and you're positioning yourself for the next level. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.